Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm Prem Acharya from Dented Code. In this video, we are going to take a look into Figma, which is powerful and easy to use UI UX design tool. Recently, I've been using Figma to design wireframe frameworks, prototyping for my projects. And today we're going to design a basic CRM ticket system from scratch. Yeah, from scratch. And hey, if you are here for the first time and if you are interested in learning coding, programming, and becoming a full stack web developer, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my latest video. Without further ado, let's dive into Figma. Let's quickly go over what we're going to do today. First, we will check the available tools and learn to use them. After that, we will design our admin side CRM ticket system and the client side of the system. We will create links between the pages. And lastly, before finishing the video, we will check our work on live prototype. Figma is a design and prototyping tool where a team can collaborate and ship a better design. You can read more about Figma at figma.com. Figma can be installed on the computer and used as a desktop app or use an online tool. For this video tutorial, we will be using the online version. You need to register an account with them to use it. It comes with free access for up to 2 editors. That means it's more than enough for us to use for our own projects. Go ahead and register and sign into your account. If you are signing in for the first time, you may see your account something like this, where you can find some pre-designed wireframe and prototype for you to get some knowledge. Before we start designing our CRM prototype, let's get familiar with the interfaces and some design tool and try to understand how they work. Then with that knowledge, we will design our full functional CRM prototype. I will provide some timeline in description below. To start with, let's create a new page by clicking on the plus icon. This is actually design page. See, there are 4 sections: the top, left, center, and right panel. The top section is the tool section. The left section is the layer navigation. The right side is the property panel, and the middle one is the main canvas where you'll place all of your designs. Okay, this is a move tool which allow us to hold the object and move around. If you want to exit the design interface and go back to your dashboard, you can click on the back to file under the menu. The rest of the menu option here will be used mostly with the shortcut key or front or from the tool section. The first thing we need for our design is the canvas. Here we need to know for what screen size we are making this prototype for. We can select this frame tool and click and drag to create a frame and resize as per our need. You can also resize the frame from property panel by changing the width and height. This is a predefined screen size available to choose from. You can see here there are predefined mobile, tablet, and desktop sizes. I would like to choose the predefined desktop size frame for this video. You can choose any size you like, or if you want to make your design similar to mine, then you can just follow along. We can zoom in and out the canvas view by changing the percentage here or by holding Ctrl key and the scroll mouse up and down in window, and command plus scroll in Mac, I guess. These are the most useful objects and we will be using quite a lot of them. Let's look at them in little details. This line is not straight. If you want the straight one, simply hold on the shift key down and create the line or arrow. Let's bring all of them down to our design panel. You can even add an image just like so. And of course, you can resize them. These shapes are the fundamental elements of any design and prototyping. With the help of this property panel, we will create a full-fledged prototype. You can create a button from this rectangle. The pointy corner can be changed to a round corner by pulling these little white dots inward to make it look like a rounded corner button. The corner radius can be changed from the property panel like so. All of the objects have two main properties, that is fill and stroke. The fill property allows us to change the background color of the object. We can change the background color of the rectangle to blue by selecting the blue color like here. The stroke property allows us to change the size and color of the border line. Let's give a red color to our rectangle's border and increase the border size by 5. We can fill an object with a color gradient as well. Let's give this circle a linear gradient color. First, select the linear from the drop-down option and select first and the second color. You can update the opacity by sliding this slider. You can change the shade of the color like this. Choose other option from the drop down, play around and see how you find them. We can give an effect like the shadow to the object to get object floating feeling. Select the shadow from the effect and give 20 for the shadow and increase the opacity to make it more visible. We can actually make a logo in Figma as well. Yes, you can. Let's convert this circle a simple logo by adding a CRM text. Let's group circle and text and rename it to a logo. Now you can preview it and download as SVG, JPG, PDF or PNG file. Click export to download the image. You can see how easy it is to create a design and export it as an image. Let's look at another very powerful feature that is called a component. We can create a component of any design and have a collection of the component and reuse them anywhere or everywhere you'll need. Let's make this button and add it to our component library. Click the button and then click this component icon. Now this button has become a button component and available in our library. Now it can be found under assets. Next time, if you need to use a button, we can simply drag it out to use it instead of creating every time. The share component works the way that you can make an instance of the component as a child element. If you change any property in the parent component, it will update that change to all of its child. But if you make any changes on the child element, that does not affect the main component in any way. Look at this primary button. When we change the background color of the button to red, all the children button gets the red color instantly. Let's look at the pen tool. It is very handy to create some shape which is not symmetric, such as wave or cloud. Like you may have seen some background design for modern web designings, like a background images. For those shapes, you can use pen tool. The pencil tool is pretty similar. You can create some sketches. I don't even know what I'm designing, but just wanted to show how you can use it. I don't use pen and pencil tool much, but if you are interested in sketch and illustration design, you definitely want to use them. Let's say if you are working as a team and if you want to leave some comment to your colleague, you can do so by simply clicking on the comment tool and click where you want to leave the comment and type the message like here you want to create a text holder for a sales script for your copyright colleague, and later on copyright colleague can update that text. Everyone with the access to this prototype can see this message. The hand tool allows you to hold the screen and move around. Okay, we are done with the basic store. Let's build our CRM system. Okay, since this is just a CRM system, so we'll keep as minimal as possible because now our aim to create the full multi-page prototype for CRM system, like a CRM ticket system. So we will not go into too many designs, rather we will work on some elements. Okay, let's clean up all this old stuff. Control A, all, select all, and delete it. Boom, all gone. There is nothing left now. Let's create with the frame. So we already know all the tools, how to use them, what they are about, and how they gonna make our design nice. Now we're just gonna build it. So first I choose the frame and I want to develop the design. So I want to design for the desktop view, so click onto it. I got this page ready. This one I want to give as a admin plugin. So the page I will like to keep his background with a little light gray color. Actually, let's look into the color palette. What color you want to keep it? We will keep these three. Just copy these three. Keep in my notepad. And okay, let's go back to our design. Okay, like before, you can see that you can change the color from here, going here, and then selecting the color. But instead of going there and changing color every time, we can create our own color styles and keep as a library. When you click here, you can see if you have any color library, but we do not have anything here, so we can create our own library. Let's create a couple of them. I want to make one blue one is this one, because click on that one and do the styling and change this one. Remember this color, we got it from the color palette before. Let's say you have a blue theme you are working on. Okay, let's create another one. Let's create one more, two more. Add blue 2. Change the style of actual color of it. Yes, go back and create one more. Blue 3. This is how I like to do it. This is just my way of working, guys. And change the color again here. So now I have 3 different shades of blue, so I can work with anything. So let's say now I want the third one, so I don't have to go and select the color from here every time I need. So now I can simply click here and select which color I want to apply. Okay, this is the actual page, and now we want the login form. Let's create the login form here. Okay, let's put it in the center, vertically and horizontally, and I don't like the pointy corners, so prefer giving maybe 15. Yeah, it's too much. And yeah, that's better. And I want this one to have a white. Okay, white color that created as a color library, but that's fine. White color. But I do want the effects looks like floating. Let's make a drop shadow 20 to make it looks like with floating on the top, as you can see here. Okay, we need text, and on the line, nothing fancy here, guys. Okay, let's get this big, keep this a little thick, maybe 3, and I want the opacity of maybe 60 to make it a little grace. I want this to go a little bit on the top. Give text and line a blue color. Now let's create a label and text input field. Give label a username. Let's add a input field. Let's get the rectangle. Change the background to white and the border to light gray. And also put username as a placeholder. And so you can change the color of this one as well. Now copy them and change the text to password. Let's align the text. Let's create a login button. Let's get the rectangle. Give rectangle a blue one primary color. Write login text, and let's give the text white color. I don't like this pointy corner, so let's change the corner radius. Okay, now button is ready. Let's export this button as a module to our share component so that we can reuse this button in the future. Okay, the login page is done, I guess. Okay, let's have a look what it looks like in preview. So whatever you have designed, if you want to see preview, we go click this play button. When you play this one, it will open new page. Okay, that's what it looks like. So this preview is like a live update. If you make any change here, it will instantly update here. If you want to share your prototype to somebody, all you need to do is just share this URL. Let's design next page. What we're going to design is, once you logged in, it will take you to admin dashboard page. Okay, let's start building our next page, admin dashboard. Go back to our layer. Okay, this whole thing is a login page. So let's create another frame. Again, I'm gonna keep all the frames for 1440 by 1024 pixel screen size. So yeah, let's just click here, and I'm gonna rename it to admin dashboard. Admin dashboard. Okay, use hand tool to move around the windows. Okay, let's zoom a bit. So what I want here is, I want the top navbar. Okay, that's, give this color primary. Let's make a blue one. I want to group it. Just make a group first so that we can just keep building within other elements as well. So Control Z and rename to top navbar. Let's make kind of logo, very tiny one. Okay, I want to group it and name logo. And if you want, you can export it as a PNG or JPG or SVG from here, and just click download to, oops, click download here, export here. Okay, let's pull that one to our navbar. Okay, and now we need text. I need clients, I need tickets, and I want login. So probably put like a dashboard, 1 2 3 4. Okay, and somewhere around here, put all of them. Okay, just make the white color. So that's like a 63 is the distance between each menu. Okay, so what I want to do here is group all of the header section and export them as a component so that we can reuse them in the future. Group it and rename it as a top nav. That's it. Okay, that's done. Now let's export this one as a component. Yeah, now it's should be under our assets. Okay, so let's write here dashboard, because just like a breadcrumb. Dashboard, not that bold, maybe lighter. Yeah, and all we need in dashboard for now is we're just going to see the total statistics. So we are this probably in the future you can build something like a graph or reporting, visual reporting elements, but for now we're just going to a basic text and number. So here I want to know the total clients. Let's say 500, and I want to say total clients, total tickets, ending tickets, and yeah, I think that about it for now. You just align them. There you go. That's it, nothing much happening here for now. Okay, let's keep it simple dashboard as possible for now. Let's move on to what happens when we click client, ticket, and logout. Okay, since we're here, I want to start mapping as well. So let's say if we click on login button, let's say we want to go to this page. So to make that happen, we need to click on that button and go to prototype. See, you can see this one, the little round button. You can click here and drag the arrow to which page do you want to go to here. Okay, and same thing we want to do it. Then prototype, click on now logout. When we click on logout, we want to go back to login page. That's it. Okay, so this one is auto save. So if you remember, we have open preview page here. Now this one like an instant update. I mean this one updates instantly. So now let's say if you click anywhere, you'll see this one flashing. That means it's saying that that's the only place you can click on this page. So let's click on login page. Let's say you have username and you have password. Click on login and it will take you to the dashboard. So let's say you want to log out, click on to log out here and then go to page. So now you can see the flow, and if you like you can actually even make the transition smooth. So if you want, let's say slide in or slide out, let's say I want slide in and this one is out. Yeah, that just leave as default. You can play around and see what you like. Now I want to go to logout. Let's do move out. Yeah, just putting random values so that you can actually work around and see. Okay, let's see what happens. See now how it's sliding in. I mean Probably you want the other way around. So okay, let's make it little realistic. Let's go move out. Yeah, you can see how it works. Move out, and for the logout, let's use move in. Move in. Yeah. Now see how it looks now. Logout. Can we do move out? On the move out with this side. Yeah, that makes more sense because you are going back. Yeah. Okay, you can play around with that one and see what you like. Okay, now let's move to next page. Let's work on the client. So let's make, when we click on client menu, we'll open client page where you can add a client or search your existing client and see the latest few added clients. Basically, all of our page will have the admin navbar, so we can simply just copy admin dashboard frame and we will rename it to client frame, and then we will update the on click links. Okay, now let's fix that flow here. You can see like when you click on client, okay, let's go. Okay, we need to go back, login and client. We got opposite sliding, so let's fix that one. So here you can see like from when you do login, we have make going left, move out. So we do the same thing with our client. So we need to slide in this way. Can try slide move in as well. Yeah. Okay, and we also need dashboard. Back to the dashboard page. Yeah. Actually, the client better. Let's make it going. Let's see how it looks. Yeah. Client and dashboard back. Looking a bit confusing. Okay, let's change a little bit when we have different looking page and we can see more better. Maybe let's focus more time on building pages first and then we will link them later on. Okay, let's work on our newly copied dashboards page, and let's change that one to client page. Okay, so from here we do not need any text from the middle section of the page. Just select them and delete them. And what we need is, okay, I want a button. Let's grab the button from library. I'll say this one, and add sends this to design, sir. Sends this to add new client. Let's make button little bigger and the text. Okay, now I want to make the bottom section with the recently added clients. let's make bottom section with a very light gray, say maybe 10 30. Okay, I want to group this section, Control Z, and rename as a line recently added clients. Okay, here what I want is a text. That's probably, yeah. And I just want a list of client down there. Okay, let's create a search bar here, and then we just list few of the recently added client here. I want to make it a little bigger. Let's make the search icon. Now we can export it as well as a component. Yeah, that's done. Let's bring here search icon. Maybe make little. And text box, of course. Okay, get a line separation. Okay, now let's make a table, kind of table, not table, but the tabular view. Let's get the rectangle shape and just make the table head. Okay, I want the ID name. Status. Plus updated. Okay. Yeah, I just use tidy up tool to distribute them evenly. Okay, I probably IDs to just start from here. Oh, this line. Now I'm gonna need some text here. ID 599 name Actually, I need this one. Just copy this and just change the name. This one I'm provide. Nine. Just give some random name. Let's tidy up them as well using rebuild function option. Okay, yeah. All thing to the left. Okay, that's one. Let's copy whole thing. I mean this row maybe a few times. Let's select all of them. Oh my god. Select its elements. Group as them. Table row. Table row. Table row. Now we can just copy the whole row, like maybe 3. This is just a sample. So let's make this one little different. Make this row with the fill. And this leave as it is, and this one again fill with 70%, just to give that stripe look, just to distinguish between the row, or can even make it more lighter, 60% to make more see more different. Yeah. Okay, that is all about this client page for now. Let's change one, probably let's say pending client response, pending client response, and maybe this one status is closed. Get closed. Closed ticket. Okay. $8.97. Okay. Okay, that's it for the client page. Now let's make a few things. Let's add new client from by clicking new clients, and then we'll be able to click the each row to go into the main conversation page. So we are not going to do anything with client source now. Okay, let's create a new client page. So okay, we will have the navbar, so and then same layout, kind of we're gonna need same layout. So I'll just like make a copy from the client and rename it to client. Okay, so let's clean up the thing that we don't need it, like we don't need this bottom section. So we don't need this, don't need this, don't need any of this, neither this one or that one. And this one will be a new client page, and we will need this button, so I'll keep it but make it a little smaller, put somewhere down page. So now we're going to need the label and text form. Let's get some of the label and text form. So let's get the text. Let's say we need name. Looks pretty big to me. We don't need that bold. Go to regular and go to 24. Irregular, why not regular yet? Okay, that should be okay. So we need name. Now let's get the text box. Oops. Get the rectangle and create the text input field out of rectangle. So stroke, go 70%, background white, so that you can get that text input field filling. Okay, so we going to need few more, like I think I'm gonna get about 7 of them. Okay, if you want to make looks more prettier, you can just make one. Let's make this form kind of like a in floating box as well, just to make it a little nicer. Radius, let's go to effect. I like 15, maybe 20, blurry 20, and then the fill color is white. Okay, just let's put some sample text. Okay, the add new client form is done as well, so that's all we need for now. So when we save the client, we'll go back to the client page, but the linking and navigating we will do later. Let's finish with the page first. I just realized one thing here. Add client, this is the recently added client, so the status I got mixed up with the message startup, so this one should be service status. Let's fix it up real quick. Active, even inactive. Okay, and this one is okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now let's go back and start building our new ticket page. A new client form is done. Now let's create the ticket page. Ticket page is the main page of all this CRM system, where there will be communication between clients and the admin section. So I just realized that I think I messed up with the ID here. So for this one, where is the ID? Okay, looks like it's went away behind. So I can simply this one drag and put all the way up, up, table row, name probably here. Yeah. Okay. Name, actually it goes even a step further. That's better. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's create the ticket page. Let's start from copying client frame. Control C, Control V, and admin ticket, and let's clean up a few things that we don't need it. So we don't need this form part. Just select them all. Just select all and hit the delete button. All gone. Okay, update this one to ticket page, and I need the table view, tabular view. So let's get this table. Let me just copy this group and maybe paste. Okay, paste here. Okay, now we can align to right about that. Okay, and let's make a few copy of this one. Okay, we have this table brought in. Let's ungroup this one, and then we can just delete few of this one. We don't need it. You can just ungroup them. So we don't need this actually table header information bar. Okay, I don't need background either. This one out, and this one out, and even like this one out. Let's select all of this and put it up there. Okay, and I want to make few copy of this table row to just fill up the page. Okay, let's 10 7 6 5 4. So what I'm gonna need here is in this table is I'm gonna need, okay, that one ID object of the message communication, status of the communication, and last updated date. I'll say pending pending. Okay, let's keep few of this one as a pending operators response, and some of them oops some of them pending client response. Let's update to few. Okay, subject. Okay, what could be the thing? Okay, issue with SSL certificate. Base hosting issue, can be anything. Email not working, that form not working, it to card button not working. At crossing, need require migration, and site is down. Okay, so these are the sample ticket subjects. So once the admin clicks here, it will take to the conversation page. So our ticket page is done. Let's take that to conversation page. I just realized that there is like slice is just sitting here. Let's go find it and then remove that one. We don't need it. This, yeah, just delete that. Don't need it. Okay, yeah, yeah, side down. So these are the list, sample list and more. So we are not going to fill up anything now. This is just redundant now. Copying and pasting. That should be enough for the listing. Okay, the admin ticket page is done. So I just realized like there are only two types of status here. One client response and one operator response and one client response. There will be one more status, which is ticket closed. So let's rename this one as a closed, just to see ourselves like what are the status will be there. So now, okay, this one, this page seems okay to me. It's done. Now let's create another page, which is conversation page. That means every time the admin clicks here, let's say if the operator response is pending, so that means someone from the admin has to click this ticket and open this conversation in another window and read the history of the conversation as well as add the new conversation. Let's work on to that. Okay, let's simply start with copying this one, the admin ticket frame. Okay, I think I realized that the text is outside the frame. So let's copy all of this and put it inside the inside the frame. So I have already selected them. I can just click and drag it inside here. Okay, now yeah, it they are all under the ticket frame. What I want to do now is copy the ticket, copy the admin ticket and paste it, rename it as ticket conversation. And let's clean up a little bit the things that we don't need it, which is basically this section. Let's delete them and rename to ticket conversation. Right, align to it. Yeah, okay. In here first, okay, let's so what I want to do, probably I'm gonna need a little bit bigger frame here, so I will make longer frame. Okay, so that longer frame means like whenever we have in this page, if something like a more longer content, that means we need to scroll the page. When we scroll the page, the header part will go up and hide. In that case, I like to select it and keep as a fixed position when scrolling. I will show you later on what does that mean, but just leave it as now first. Now what I need is, I want to make the conversation. Okay, so here what I want to make like a two box. One, okay, this is the message history. Okay, I just want the border, but not the fill color. With the, let's say around, make it 10. And here what I want is I want to mention here this message is from client, and the client name, client, oops, so that would be client name and the date of message, let's say 29/5/2020. I don't want that to be bold, rather lighter, and select it, put it align with it. Okay, that's better, and make this box little bigger. Okay, here message, let's say this. I will bring this one little down because I want to put the info section here, section here. So let's say subject I need, and I need ticket open days, ticket open date, subject. Okay, let's say we were to bring here, after clicking issue with SSL certificate, let's say this one, because that's the operator pending, and also get the status here. So these two messages will be forwarded, will be the same. Basically the status will be the same, and okay, yeah, we could open date. Let's put some date. Let's say open on 28th, and subject, let me get the subject as well here. Okay, yeah, and this is the first message from client. Let's put some text here. Okay, now let's go make it 28. And I want to just copy both the thing and make a copy of it down here below. But what I want to do is I want to change the side of it. Let's group this thing. Let's group it. Okay, maybe it's easier to handle it. Yeah, and I want to group this one as well, just so that I can drag and drop easily around. Now on this one goes here, maybe this little bit more down, 64. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So on 29th, operator response that message to that response to that customer messages saying hello. Okay, okay, and below of the, so this one will be all the other all the communication history will be stacked on the top of each other here, and at the bottom here we will have a reply section, like a text area, like a full reply section text area. Okay, here as well I want the stroke 70% and the fill color is white. Then submit button, we do have a button in our assets, so drag it here and mark as submit. And submit. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the conversation page. Like, oops, seems like it's messed up too. Subject SSL certificate, status ticket pending. I don't know how did I manage to mess it up. Okay, you guys would have seen this already. Okay, now our ticket conversation page is done. So that's all from the client side. So as soon as they hit submit button, it will take the client, it will take admin to this page, the list of the page with the updated details. Yeah. What else do we need? I think, yeah, that is all for the ticket conversation page. Now it's the time for us to design the client-side prototype. The admin and the client side of the application has almost similar features. So let's copy everything from the admin prototype and make some adjustment according to the client side features. Let's create the transition between them. So you guys would have already play up with the prototype, this the transition move in, move out. The other one normally I use is push. Let's start working from beginning now. Let's connect them each other, and then we can preview like how they work in real device case scenario. Okay, I just want to make small with the control and scroll in. So the login, I want to push and go this way. Yeah. Logout, I want to put push as well. Yeah, go out. Yeah. And so what we got client. Yeah, I want to push as well. And let's create the ticket. Ticket will go to our ticket page. What is our ticket page? Yeah, ticket page, and this is also push. Okay, and what do we have? Okay, logout already done. Now this page is done. Let's move to client. From client, we need to add the a click event for the add new add new is not here. So if you incidentally do wrong pointing, you can just hold onto it and drag it out and just leave it. It's gone. So add new will go from here to add new client page. So this one will be push as well and coming in. And after that, we need to connect this add new client. We'll get back to not there, this page, because after adding new client, it will come in the recently added client page. So for that, we need to go out. Okay, and this page we don't need anything, and from reply we go back here. Reply, we go back here, and that will be out. I think that's all. Yeah, that is all about. Let's try to run the presentation and see how it looks. We've been designing for a while, so let's see how is our work. Let's log in. We got the username, we got password. Now log in. Great. Now we are in dashboard, total client, total tickets, pending tickets, blah blah blah. Now we want to go to clients. Yeah, these are the list of the clients. We are not working with these sorts of function now, so this is the list of the clients. We want to add new client, put all the information, and submit the add new client. It will add and go back to, add into database and go back to the list. And let's go look into the ticket. This is the ticket list. So okay, not much here. See guys, if you can realize, when I scroll it, the error part is hiding. So I'll talk that one in a second. So let's go back to dashboard then. Okay, now let's go to ticket. Log out. It's all working, but seems like in ticket. Okay, yeah, ticket. Now let's look into the conversation, what is happening. Oh, seems like we forgot to connect with the message. Let's go and connect with the message real quick to the conversation page. So let's say this part supposed to be connecting to this page, because once we click on the conversation subject, it should open the conversation page. So where we where we can actually see the conversation and plus and continue more conversation. Okay, it should work now. Let's go back. Yeah, it's working already. Okay, I want to go back to ticket. Okay, these are the tickets. Okay, let's say pending operator ticket response. So admin comes here and then clicks on the issue, and it brings I don't like that. This way. Now, okay, yep. Let's go back to ticket again. Now you can see this flashing. Okay, click on the issue with the SSL certificate. Yeah, ticket conversation, issue, ticket, open date status, blah blah blah, client name. Now look, we have more message, like more content on the page, which is hiding under the our view screen. So to see that, you just scroll up, you can see all the messages, but you can also see that the navbar is still not hidden back, like which is hiding in the tickets. If you can realize this one, this going up, because when you go to our design, go to ticket page, see the navbar here, it's not marked as let's go to navbar. It is not marked as fixed when it's scrolling. So click on this one. Now it should not hide. Let's go ticket again, dashboard, ticket. Now if you scroll it, no, it will be fixed on the top. Anyway, let's go to our conversation page. This is the conversation sample. This is client side, this is operator side. and if you want to put more message, type it here and then submit, and then submit. When you submit it, it will come back and list more here. Yep, that is all in the admin section for now. And now we will be creating client side. So basically the client side is almost same as admin section, except the client will not have client part. All they have is dashboard and ticket and logout button, of course, and login. It's the time for us to design the client side prototype. The admin and the client side of the application has almost similar features. So let's copy everything from the admin prototype and make some adjustment according to the client side features. Let's copy and paste. It is just copying over the selected section, so just drag it out. These frames are recently copied from the admin design. Rename the name admin to client. And also let's create the link between the admin login and the client login page. This is just for us to have the ability to switch between client and admin prototype. So on our live preview, we can switch between pages. You'll see this in action later on. Let's create the link button client portal in the admin login page, and let's link it to the client login page because the login page is the entry point. Connect client portal link button to client login page. Let's do the same thing on the client login page as well. Create admin portal link button and link it to the admin login page. Let's start working from login page first. Change the admin text to client text. Okay, now the admin portal is connected to the admin login page, as you can see here. Let's connect our login page to our client login dashboard. So click onto the and this one goes to here. Okay, now we work on our dashboard. Okay, in dashboard, so we don't need client part, we do need ticket and logout. So let's create our client side navbar. So what I want to do for that is just let's go design. Let's grab the navbar. I want to grab all the navbar element, not the component. Control V, just override it here. So just select and drag it out. Okay, and we don't need client. So dashboard will go close to ticket. Yeah, 63 to 63. Let's group this one as a client navbar. And we can export this one as a client navbar component. So let's replace admin one with the client one now. Okay, as you can see, perfect. Let's pull up. What else we need from here? Let's work page by page. I want to put down here. I want this. We don't need add client. Rather, we need, okay, bring that back. We need add new. Let's do add new ticket. Add new ticket, because when clients logged into their dashboard, they should be able to add new ticket. Should be able to access to add new ticket easily. And below there, we have the total statistic. So let's put it in the center. Yeah. Total, don't have clients. Total tickets and pending ticket or open ticket, whatever it is. Okay, let's separate the section, because I want to keep a little bit of recently added ticket or active ticket, or whichever it is. To be Grace. Okay, below here, let's add the recently added ticket. Seems like we can reuse this area, so let's drag it out and put it here. Okay, don't worry about the access part, it will cut out. So leave the search button, and okay, this is just a sample ID, can be anything. Recently added, not client. Tickets. Let's copy few of the message before, like SSL certificate issue, maybe hosting issue, then email not working, whatever. Email not working. Okay, and we need this, the status will have same status like here. Where is that? Okay, yeah, pending operator response and pending client response. So I'll just copy one just for reference. The status is response, just a sample. Copy operator response, and let's say this one is closed. Yeah. Okay, let's do the add new ticket. When client clicks on add new ticket, let's open up a new form where clients can add a new ticket. We don't need the client, so hit the delete button to remove it. Bring a new client page close to our dashboard page, so it's easy to work with. Change add new client breadcrumb to add new ticket, because we are creating new ticket here, not the client. We don't need all of these form fields, so let's update the form to what we need. We need subject, issue found date, and details text area, so that customer can provide detailed message about the issue. We don't need these, so delete them. Provide extra height to detail text area. The add new ticket form is done now. We are 2 pages away from completing our prototype, which are the ticket history page and the conversation page, similar to the admin conversation. The next page we are going to design is the ticket listing page, where a customer can see the history of his ticket. As you can see, we are doing a lot of copying and pasting to save time. So I was thinking, instead of you watching me copying and pasting elements to build rest of the two pages, I have decided to make them first and explain what I did and how I did it. So here are the ticket history pages and the conversation page. Ticket history page and conversation page. Let's look into the ticket history page. The ticket history page is similar to our admin ticket history page, if you can remember that here. So I just copied from here all frame and rename it to client ticket, and I just added one add new ticket button because I want customer to be able to go to add new ticket form while they are in the ticket history page. So that is all in here. Oh, one more thing. Yes, once the customer clicks on the one of these subject of the ticket, the customer will be taken to the conversation page. So this is the conversation page, which is similar to our admin side conversation page, except the close ticket button here. So that means only customer can close the ticket once the customer is satisfied with the response. And let's say the issue is resolved. Now customer can click the close ticket button, or he can keep continue replying the message and continue the conversation communication with admin team. So either way, if customer submits the new conversation message or close the ticket, the customer will be redirected to the ticket listing page, and based on the which ticket is um, taking action on this page, the status will be updated here, like pending operator response or closed, and the date of that time and date. So yeah, that is pretty much all done. Let me show you one more thing. You might have seen this button little bit different than the primary button we've been using. So let me show you how did I create this um, inverse looking button. Okay, let's create the button. Let's little make longer, and that the stroke is the primary color with, let's say, maybe 3, and the fill is white, and I want the text with primary color as well. Post ticket, and let's make this one to primary color and bring that to center. And I don't like the corner 20. Okay, yeah, there you go, close ticket. So when they click close ticket, the status of the ticket will become close here. Okay, so I think that's all we need for this page. So we need to create I think we don't need to create anything. Yeah, that's all we have to do now is link between this page and see how they work. Let's create link for buttons and the nav menu. Let's start from the login page. First, we need to go to prototype, and you'll see the link already created if there is any. So let's start working on it. Seems like we did wrong here. Let's remove that one. Select, press delete button. Okay, once client puts username and password and click link button, it will take client to dashboard page. Okay, so click on this little white dot and drag to the dashboard page. Okay, that's done here. This one already connected to admin portal. Next, from dashboard page, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 links to be created. So add new ticket button should open up add new ticket form, and logout button should log customer out and take them to the client login page. So the ticket menu will take client to the ticket listing page, which is somewhere here. Yeah, oops, missed that. Okay, there, that's the ticket page. And when customer clicks on the subject of the ticket, customer should be able to open the conversation page for that ticket, so which is all the way at the end. Okay, yeah, that's the one, and just leave it. Our dashboard page is done. Let's move forward. So in the new add ticket form, we only need to create link for add new ticket. Once the ticket is added, let's take the client to the ticket listing page as well. It will show the newly added ticket as well here. So let's see if log. Okay, everything is updated. Let's take the dashboard, back to dashboard. Yeah, so, and here as well, clicking on the subject should take customer to the conversation page. Okay, this page is done. Let's see what we got in conversation page. Yeah, close ticket definitely goes to the list of the ticket. So when customer close ticket, the ticket status will be updated to closed, and then it will come here. If customer wants to type message and hit the submit button, it will also redirect them to the ticket button, but the status will be pending operator response. What else we got? Yeah, everything else. Okay, this dashboard seems not updated. Let's do it again. That dashboard. Okay, it seems like all updated. Um, let's check the live preview and see how it works, and see how was our work. So let's view all. Okay, if you want to see the preview, you have to click this present play button. When you click this one, let's go and double check where is missing. Okay, dashboard, we don't need to update here because we are in dashboard page. In here, yeah, ticket, okay, they all updated. Okay, I can see dashboard is not updated here. It's bit bigger and then update it. Go to dashboard page. Okay, yeah, that's the dashboard page. This one done. This one done. This page done as well. And this page done too. Let's quickly check here. Okay, this is ticket pad, that's why we don't need highlight on ticket. So okay, it's working, guys. It's working. Okay, since we're here, let's quickly check the admin portal. Login, clients, add new clients, add new client. Okay, ticket, check ticket issue, conversation page, and submit again. Back to this page, log out, admin page. Yeah, client portal. Okay, it seems like all working, guys. Congratulations, you made so far. So you finally made a full working CRM prototype. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope it helped. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, love or hate, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon to receive my latest videos. See you next time.